Well, now we're at Polin Waterparks, and we have Sorat here from Marketing. Hello, Sorat, and you have some fantastic products. We've seen you all over the place. So we have something else that's right here on the left and right hand sides. What are these items right here?
Okay. So we have two VR simulators, Daniel. One of them is for Space Race Water Slide, and the other one is Storm Racer. And by the way, Storm Racer is completely new, so we're just launching it here. But Space Race, we launched the water slide last year at last year's IAAPA, and the good news is that here at this year IAAPA, Space Race won the Best Product Award in A-Class Water Park category.
Very nice, very nice. Congratulations. Now, I had a chance to do this one over here, this little VR experience. And I think you're the only ones that are actually offering a VR experience to try out some of your products.
Correct.
So when you're a buyer or something, you come up here, you say, hey, these are some nice models, but you can't really experience what your rides are like. Now you can. So you can literally put any sort of your products on here. You can send somebody down in that tube and send them on the journey. I had a chance, like I said, to do both. I thought it was a fantastic experience.
Wow, that's good.
So really neat.
That's good to hear.
This one over here, you said it was for Space Race?
Correct.
And I saw some lighting effects in there. So you have different things like flashing lights. What are some other features you can add inside the water slides?
Okay, so lights, correct, it's one of them. We're holding a worldwide patent on our natural light effects technology. So what you experience there is totally natural. So we're just placing translucent stripes, or it can be dots, or it can be any logo or design on the water slide, and it allows light to go in. And when it's combined with water, it creates beautiful visual effects within the slide. Other than that, we can add sound effects, we can integrate media, we can also integrate some, we have it at the back of the boot. You just touch and you gain scores.
So you can play like games?
Yeah, you can play
You're telling me I can play games on water slides now. That's incredible.
Yeah.
And you guys even have like a scorekeeping system as well, so people can make it interactive. They can always change it up. It's never the same ride, no matter how many times you do it.
You're right.
That's fantastic.
Right. And by the way, Daniel, I just want to add this. Both Space Race and Storm Racer, as I just mentioned, they're A-class water slides. They're iconic, they are large. So just to give an idea, Space Race has an entry tower of 24 meters. So it's really huge, but here we also have the models, but now our guests are really able to have the experience of riding, how it is to ride a Space Race, how it is to ride the Storm Racer. So that's a cool part of it.
Well, it was really cool, and if you don't mind coming around, there was something else I wanted to show. Is right over here, they actually had another little drop slide area. So this little containment area, apparently you could walk in, and we had all sorts of neat sound and lighting in here. So other than just the VR experience here, your buyers can actually step into your realm. Like I said, I'm gonna literally step in here, and now I feel like I'm inside the slide. Now, I know the lights change, so we have black lights here, and the colors will change on here as well, so it's really kind of neat. There is music playing. So yeah, that's kind of neat.
So let me tell you about this. Okay. So this system, we call it natural sound effects. So what we do actually, it's something very easy. We're just using. So Daniel, please come more. Okay. So we're using low frequency transmitters that turn our water slides into giant speakers actually. So now our water slides are the speakers themselves. So that's the cool part of it. And at the same time, we're doing a lot of design inside the slides so that they go well with the story of the park. So throughout the slide journey, they really have a journey. So
that's really kind of neat. You can tell a story literally from beginning to end.
Yeah.
Now we have, of course, the classic models over here. Some of your more famous attractions, your drop slides, of course, the family raft rides, things like that. You have this kind of crazy slide over here.
That's cool. So that was the one that I was planning to tell you. And there's one more here, which is a combination water slide, like a hybrid, so fusion water slide. So this is a 4-person raft again. and then we call it Surf Safari. And we have one here in US, in Las Vegas, in Cowabunga Bay Water Park. I don't know if you're familiar with that.
Yep, I am.
But that's really cool and very exciting. You experience a huge drop, and then the rafts are propelled uphill, you know, and then they make this movement. It's fun and it's high capacity, thrilling water slide. But here we do have another one. This is like a racer, and then we have two double tubes that are racing, and they first start with a downhill route, and then they have an uphill part, and then they go into a tunnel. They diverge into two space shuttles. You can see these are space shuttles, and when they go into the space shuttle, and then they again have another different ride experience, and they exit the space shuttle with a big drop, and they go into the tunnel part of the slide, and again we have our sound effects, we have our light effects, and then they exit the slide. So what is unique about it, so as you can see, we have many slides combined, so this is one of the new trends, so that the riders have unexpected routes during the journey, and this is what they like about it.
Now, I have a question. Of course, we have our large area like this, but a lot of places, say like hotels, are now putting in water slides. Do you see Poland going more towards traditional water parks, or do you see going into towards more hotels? Like, do you have more clients that are hotels based, or just say somebody wanted to build a water park?
I would say both, because we're working in 100 countries around the world. For example, in France or in Australia, the trend is mostly holiday parks and, you know, like campings.
Yeah.
So people go there with caravans, and it's now a huge trend in France, in the south of France, wherever you go. We're doing water parks, but they're very small, 2 slides, 3 slides, because they have space constraints. But it's really very fun. But when we go to Asia, for example, then we're talking about huge projects. And so, especially in China, in Thailand, I don't know if you're familiar with the Cartoon Network Water Park or Santorini Water Fantasy. And we're having one major project coming to Asia, in China again, in Cruz Bay.
Yeah, it seems like every month somewhere in China they're building a water park, something like that. And it's not even just that. Small town America I've seen. I've been to, say, like Kansas, and you have your small town places that they may just want 1 or 2 slides. It doesn't take a whole water park, but they'll still contact you for those kind of needs and whatnot. It's fantastic.
So we're also working on
And one final thing, I see Splash Cabin. So what is Splash Cabin?
So located in the center of our booth, so you're seeing our splash cabin. Actually, it's a game cabin for 2 players. 2 players engage in a very wet, fun game. So the players are wearing their 3D glasses, and they're trying to shoot the moving targets on the screen. It's a laser game, actually.
Okay.
But at the same time, there are water nozzles embedded on the screen, so it's shooting them back.
Very nice.
Trying to avoid
So
by
full
beating
interactive.
themselves, so fully interactive. And at the same time, I mean, actually at the end, not at the same time, but in the end, the loser faces another surprise, a huge water splash from a wall. So this is really lit. This is solely designed for water parks, so you go in with your swimming suit. But we have the raincoats here, so if you'd like to try.
I would say let's go take a look at least. I don't know about the camera. The camera may not like it too much.
Okay, so.
But inside, here we'll at least take a look. So here are the water cannons, like what they were talking about. And we have beach fun, so it's going to be that 3D.
And then you're just playing like this.
Yep, so you shoot the different items on there as well. And yeah, I see raincoats over there, so I have a feeling you're going to get a little bit soaked in here. But it is neat that you guys are doing more than just, say, water slides. You're offering, you know, interactive games as well to add to your company. It's very exciting. Overall, I'm very, very impressed with all the products that you guys have, and I've always appreciated the fact that you guys have been so welcoming, and our viewers really appreciate it. So, Sorette, thank you so much for speaking with us about all your products.
It's a pleasure. Thank you very much.